What is up, guys, and welcome to episode number 3 of this Los Angeles Angels MLB The Show 26 franchise mode. Here we go. A really big year one off season where on the free agent board we are targeting two guys. AJ Puk coming off of an elite season, 1.99 ERA with a .97 whip. He had a ridiculously good year in Arizona. I am trying to sign him to be our setup guy for Ben Joyce, or maybe another closer that we could trade for. But as our second option, coming off of a career year, J.P. Crawford. He had 277, 369 on base, 26 homers, 80 RBI. What a year for J.P., the former first-round pick and top prospect of the Phillies, really turning it up. But we have a ton of trades to go through on the board right now. So let's get into the first one. River Ryan did not work out. Former top prospect just last year of the Dodgers, him and Zephyrhan. Zephyrhan had a great year in our bullpen, looking to get Jack Wenninger, a Mets prospect with around 85 potential, 79 overall, 25 years old. Maybe we can turn him into something if we can get this deal done. Kyron Paris sucked last year. So did Tuki Toussaint. Both of them are in the 70s, and we can flip them for Michael Peterson. Pretty fair deal right there. George Klassen, 85 potential, 76 overall for Ferris and Henriquez. Two guys that are on the younger side. Henriquez is a solid reliever in the game. Jackson Ferris, a solid prospect. Trey Gregory Alford, who dominated in Double-A, and Alvaro Guzman, our reliever prospect that we did draft for Tim Trout. We looked at him. We kind of wanted him during the draft, but he ends up having C potential at 18 years old. But he's a 76 overall, so maybe we can boost him to B potential, and maybe he can be something for us one day. As we all know, the Trout name has really worked for the Angels, and all of those trades obviously do go through. So there we go. We are on to the next Saturday where we can now sign these guys in free agency. Puk and Crawford, their interest is already pretty high. Arbitration, we're going to let Grayson Rodriguez walk. He was horrendous for us. Peraza, Lowe, all of these guys can just leave the team. So now we want to go to the 21st. Darrell Jean as Jazz Chisholm goes to the Chicago Cubs. Trevor Rogers to the Diamondbacks. Hunter Harvey to the Tigers. Nico Horner signed with the Pirates. David Bednar on a one-year deal to the Detroit Tigers. There it is. Now we are on the 21st. AJ Puk, oh so close for him to be able to sign with us right now. And now is when we make the biggest trade of the offseason that you will see. I've been seeing it a lot online. Jose Soriano, career year in real life, career year in the game. You know, he was really, really good for us. Bad last year, really solid the 2 years before that. 88 overall at 28 years old. The Dodgers are crosstown rivals. Their pitching staff only getting older. Snell's kind of fallen off. Robleski's getting better. Sasaki, not great. Neither is Sheehan. Soriano is someone they like. I've been seeing mock trades in real life, and one guy it revolves around. Mike Sirota, the former Reds pick, who was a Dodgers pick in 2021. The Reds then, he did not sign with them. The Reds drafted him, and then the Dodgers wanted him so bad that they got him in a trade. The number 20 prospect in all of baseball. I could go for DePaula, but that just seems like too big of a fleece. And I think we're going to be Sirota and Keston Hura for Jose Soriano. A massive trade right there between the two crosstown rivals. I mean, that is a big, big trade. Soriano, they get a really, really good starting pitcher, a number 2 and a 3 on a really good team. We get Mike Sirota. He is going to be a future superstar. Easily 2020 potential in the league. Freddie Peralta to the Mariners. Rich Bubich to the Mets. There we go. Free agency yet again. AJ Puk, 2 years, $12.18 million per. What do we say to this? We get a boost because of the first offer. Joe Jimenez to the Diamondbacks. Contract decision. Can we get AJ Puk as our first marquee signing of the offseason? What do you got? He will sign AJ Puck. Welcome to the Angels. There we go. We get our new setup man as Morejon replaces him in Arizona. They are really loading up on their bullpen. JP Crawford now, 2 years, 12.7. 12 point. Do we just go like 13? 14.03 a year for JP Crawford. I don't think that's a bad deal. Let's take a look and see what he says. Grayson Rodriguez to the Guardians. JP Crawford says no. We've caught his attention, but he does not sign. Just going to offer him another one. 14.15, 67% motivation, which is pretty good. So there we go. Time for the winter meetings here in year number 1. And the draft lottery here in 2026 is coming up. For the 2027 draft, that is, this is a huge, huge moment in this franchise. So here we go. What do we have here? The MLB draft lottery. We have the number 1 odds for the number 1 pick. This is it. Can the Angels strike gold in year 1? And there it is. We have done it. The Angels stay at number 1, and we will be picking first in the 2027 MLB draft with the chance to select Brendan Lawson, Dax Whitney, Thomas Valencius, Gavin Kelly, and the prize possession out of high school, Dylan Seward. What a draft. This is a big turning point for this franchise. Completely upside down. Yeah, I mean, now you got to look at who wants Joe Adell, who is looking for an outfielder. I've compiled like a list of a few prospects we could go after. Someone like Richard West, Virgil Ratto. Who else? Who's the other guy? It was Shibuya from the A's. Now, what team makes the most sense? Seattle, Pittsburgh, or Oakland? I would probably prefer trading him to Pittsburgh, but Oakland, what do they have in the outfield? They are mostly set. They don't really need him. The Mariners do. They have no left fielder. They don't really have a good right fielder. What about the Pirates? They don't as much, but I mean, the Mariners seem like the fit at this point. Virgil Ratto, their top pick last year, 5'11", 175, the number 12 prospect in all of baseball, 69 overall, A potential. Joe Adell for Virgil Ratto seems like the move. We're also going to be getting back Po Chun Lin, and Thomas Person. Or, you know what? Let's go with Tom Shin. 3 prospects for an 87 overall outfielder. Another massive blockbuster trade where we stack up this farm system. Unbelievable. JP Crawford, welcome to the Angels. Who should we... Ooh. I mean, I'm not going to take these guys. Ooh, Evan Phillips. Anyone good? Barry. I'm not really seeing much. John Kenzie Noel. Cody Ponce. No. Auto draft. That, yeah, doesn't really do it for me. Did the trade not go through? I mean, they should say yes to it. Whoa. Are you allowed to do that? I am shocked because wait, whoa. What? Whoa, is the game fighting back? I have never seen this before. I think the game's fighting back. Oh my god. Oh, okay. This now is a fair deal. Really fair. I mean, I don't know. What is going on? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening? Is this game like glitched? Something? General, why is it on amateur? What is happening? Nothing we can do with the sliders. I mean, I don't really get this. I want to trade Joe Adell. I have really no clue what's going on. Trade block, put Adell on the block. Are we not allowed to? Abundance could lead to. Are there any better closers than Ben Joyce that we can get? Daniel Palencia might be the guy. Joyce, and we have to give up someone else of Ivan Tejada. I would do that for sure. They want Adell and Joyce? What? I'll give up Enrique Bradfield. That's all I'll do, though. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Absolutely not. An 85 and an 87 for another 87? How does that make sense? Mariners are looking for an outfielder, and I could turn Joe Adell into a left fielder pretty quickly here. So that's what we'll do. And that bumps him up all the way to an 89. So I don't know why you would say no to this, Seattle. I don't really get it. It's someone you want, obviously. I would do it straight up. Ratto for Adell. They still haven't said anything. They rejected it. How is this possible? What is this game fighting back? 4 trades are on, by the way. What is happening? This game might be fighting back. I'm not even joking. This game is actually turning against me. Top prospects. All right, I guess we're going to have to go with someone else. Shibuya, how about you, man? What about this? This is absolutely insane. Shibuya for Adell, straight up. How come that one went through? I mean, all right. I would totally settle for that, man. Feel like that is a great trade. Joe Adell to the A's stays in the division, but we get Shibuya out of it. So now we have one of the best prospect systems in all of baseball, and not to mention what we are going to be adding. As are Arena and Takahashi long-term pieces, or Dana? I don't know. Shibuya is going to be in AAA, so is Ben Hess. King and Slakinski probably in AA. But you look at this team now, and I'm not really too sure. I don't really hate it at all, this team. Have you signed yet, Joyce? Yes. Can we get this trade done with the Cubs for Palencia? I am very interested to see this here on the 18th. We get it done. Daniel Palencia, welcome to the Angels. We trade flamethrower for flamethrower. What a deal indeed. So we will get up to the 1st of February right here and stop the sim as, you know what? We are going to take you guys right up to, wait, should we trade Shibuya for Rato? I am thinking about it heavily. Or maybe, who is that other guy? West? Richard West. He has an elite, repertoire of pitches. West and Axel Plaza, I don't know. You and you. We get it done. Richard West, welcome. So we go for potential over overall. The Pirates get a guy who could slot in really quick, and that means we officially have 3 top 20 prospects, and we have one at 22, one at 48, and another 54, 58. I really like what I'm seeing right now. We will take you up to the start of the season number 2, the 2027 regular season. See you guys then. Guys, we are here at the start of season number 2, the 2027 MLB regular season. We did make a few more roster changes, signing Will Benson and Andrew Vaughn. Benson probably going to have a more prominent role than Vaughn. So let's take a look at the team for year number 2. Rada, Moore, Trout, Crawford, Sirota, Shanoel, Martin/Benson, Chaparro, and Rodriguez. For the pitching staff, Arena, Takahashi, Bremner, Dana, and Wenninger. And then in the bullpen, Winquist, Cruz, Peterson, Grable, Chavy, Puck, Henriquez, Palencia. So there we go. We are all set, ready to go in Tampa Bay. First game of the season, Rays, Angels, game 1 of 162. Here we go. All set and ready to go at the Trop. National anthem done. Time for baseball here in Tampa Bay. Opening day of 2027. Major League Baseball presents the Tampa Bay Rays against the Los Angeles Angels. 2 teams on the very opposite of the coin. The Rays were a powerhouse in the AL last year. The Angels, the worst team in the league. Here we go. Rasmussen is ready. Rada is ready, and let's do it. First game of the year, first at-bat. Ground out, strikeout, ground out. What a way to start it off. Both teams down 1-2-3. J.P. Crawford's first at-bat is a Angel is a double, and an RBI single for Mike Sirota in his first at-bat, and an RBI single for Shanoel. Martin caught stealing, walk, strikeout there. Good job there from Arena. Good job. Way to get out of it. 2-0, the Angels lead it. Heading into the 4th inning. Nothing new right now on either side for the past few innings. Good job. Way to get out of that one. Triple for Rodriguez. RBI single for Moore gets him home. RBI single for Trout. The Angels look like they got this one. Come on. Arena's still in there. Strikeout. Way to get out of it. Sirota on. Caught stealing. Single. 2-run shot from Martin. This one is all over. Arena, give me one more. Okay. Base is juiced. We are going. We are going to A.J. Puck. Fielder's choice. Oh my God. Oh my God. J.P. Crawford, and it's Mike Sirota at the plate now. This is a huge spot for the rookie. It's a 1-run game, clinging on to this lead late. Here's the pitch. Sirota gets a high pitch to hit. A sweeper hit up in the air, fairly deep, and it's going to get a sac fly home. It is now a 7-5 Angels lead here in the 7th inning. Sirota gets the job done. That's all we needed him to do. Strikeout. Huck still in. Fly out, single, fly out, ground out. Okay. Prada steals. There we go. RBI single more. Double for Trout. Ground out. Bottom 8 right now. We are going to go to Daniel Palencia. Ground out. Pop out. Ground out. There we go. 3 outs away. How about one more? Palencia against Aranda. 1 out away from an opening day win for the Angels. There's strike 2. No on, 2 out, up by 3 in the 9th. The 2-2 hit right up the middle, center field base hit for Jonathan Aranda. That will bring up the Tampa Bay Rays cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley. Angels 1 out away, shallow left. Angels winning on opening day. They are 1-0, undefeated to start the year. Angels beat the Rays 8-5 to open up the season. It just had to be Mike Trout, the player of the game, to open up the year. We end up losing the next game and winning the next one after that. We will lose the series to the Nationals. We move to 3-3. Bottom 9, 2 outs against Texas. Trout is 1 for 2 with a home run in this game. 2 on with 2 out in the bottom of the 9th. 1 swing wins us this game. Been a very low-scoring affair. Both runs coming early. Trout gets a hang of one down the line. It drops in fair. A ground ruled walk-off RBI double for Mike Trout. Oh my goodness, the best player of the generation comes up clutch. Angels win it 2-1. It's a beautiful win right there to take the series lead. We will end up losing this next game. Time to set scouting assignments. Right now we are 4-4 to start the year. We want to scout the guys at the top of the board, but also go after your fair share of guys near the mid of the first round, seeing if we can find any steals later in this draft. We end up losing the series to the Rangers. We start off the series hot against the Red Sox, 2 straight wins. We sweep Boston now against the Marlins. Top 9, 1 out against Miami. Mike Sirota at the plate. We're 7-5 to start the year. You got Moore on third, Benson on first, elite speed on the base pass. We just need Mike Sirota to come up clutch. The rookie Angel at the plate. Off to a bad start, 140 on the year, 0 for 4 today. Here's the first pitch to Sirota in the top of the 9th. Ground ball up the middle. It's a tough play. There's one. He's safe. It is an RBI fielder's choice for Sirota. He's caught stealing. Bottom 9, we are going to go to Giovanni Cruz. Strikeout, double, not good at all. Pasquantino at the plate. Slider inside, waves at that one. 2 strikes already. He's 1 away from winning it. Can Cruz get out of it? Ground ball up the middle. Could be a tough play. Backhand stop. No, safe. Oh no. Tying run 90 feet away. And now it's all up to Victor Caratini. That ball is laced. Marlins win it. Only needed one out, and Giovanni Cruz gives it all away. An 8-7 loss. That one is just pathetic. We will end up losing the series to the Marlins. Don't get swept. We don't. Wenninger with a great start. 10-3 loss. 6-2 loss. Bottom 9, 2 outs at home against our division rival, against the flamethrower Munoz, who has already allowed 3 runs we have scored in this inning to draw really close. The new guy, J.P. Crawford at the dish against his old team. How poetic would this be? A base hit. Ground ball, game over. Simple as that. Not clutch. Terrible performance. Bremner with a horrendous start to his career. 4 innings, 4 earned. Just pathetic. Ridiculously bad right now. We end up 4 games, 4 losses against the Mariners. Just, wow. Ridiculous. Now against the Twins, there's a 4-3 win. Jack Wenninger has been really solid. 8-1 win. We're going to win the series. Looking for the sweep. Andres Valencia looks like the guy, but Corey Morcaldi is jumping up the board. Okay. Who else should we go after in this draft? Enos Jones. Let's see. Anyone else that looks solid? We're looking for the high potential. Mike Tebow, just a sick name. We will end up. Who got hurt then? We swept the series. Injured list. Rada, Takahashi, and then Richard West down there, who has been, oh my God, he has not given up a run yet. Holy. Benson has been really good. I think, it's probably what we should do, honestly. Yeah. Have Rada DH. There's a 9-8 loss. 11-2 win. That's really nice to see. And a 3-2 loss. AJ Puck has been brutal this year. 3-2 win. He's done it again. We're 13-14 to start the year. Corey Morcaldi's the guy. This is what I was talking about. He's going to be the number 1 pick, it appears. Unless, again, someone challenges him for that number 1 spot, we will see. We end up, all right, bottom 8, 2 out. You got to jump in. The second-year sophomore, this guy is really good. Colt Emerson, one of the top prospects in baseball last year. AJ Puck on the bump. He's gotten into trouble yet again. He's having a solid year. Do I trust him to get out of it? Rabel's in. It's a bit of a rash decision, but I trust the kid. There's one. All right. Settle down. You got to go with the sinker. You really do. That's a beautiful pitch. One more. Foul ball. That's fine. Give me 1 strike and get out of this. Ben Grable. Come on. Put her down and enemy. Got him. Emerson can't come up clutch. Grable does. We're heading to the 9th with Munoz coming in to face Will Benson. He's been really good to start the year, the former first-round pick. Benson hits one the other way. Deep. Back. He missed it. Go, go, go. Benson has elite speed. He's rounding. He stays at 2. A leadoff double in the first pitch he sees for Will Benson. His hot hitting continues. The 0-1 to Rada. Rada, he's done it again! A multi-homer game for Nelson Rada. What a shot to dead center, and the Angels take a 5-3 lead in Seattle. Munoz gives it all back. Grable will stay on the mound. Walk, stolen base, strikeout. Cal Raleigh. Got to be careful here. Not as dominant as he once was, but he's still a good hitter. Tag in. Okay. Just get me out of this. Get me out of this, please. You're lucky that that wasn't hit to outer space. We're there. There we go. All right. We got Chaparro to lead it off. Moore has great speed there on second. Give me a base hit, Andres. Or bunt. Or bunt. You probably should have done that on the first pitch. Come on. Lay one down here, man. Lay one down. Bunt. And that's a beauty. Perfect job by Chaparro. Now the go-ahead run just 90 feet away with Angel Chevy coming into the game in the next inning. Crawford at the plate against his former team. Can he be the hero? Hit, dead center field. Did he get it? Back at the track, at the wall. He's done it. What a moment for J.P. Crawford, the team that revitalized his career. He comes back to Seattle, and he's the hero. A go-ahead two-run homer in extras. Angels lead it 7-5.
Ball four, take the ball. 3.
Into the game is Angel Chevy, and that'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Colt Emerson. This is a big spot here. Circle chain, strike 1. Slider for strike 2. He's 1 strike away. Can Chevy get out of it? Oof. Come on, man. Angel Chevy. Got him with the circle change. Angels win it. They steal one. 7-5 in Seattle. They take it in extras. Great win there, pulls us back to 500. We will end up losing that game. We win that one, and we win the series against the Tigers, but we will end up losing the next series. Head, Jones, Tebow don't look too bad. One more week on them. We will get swept by the Angels. Now we play the Mets. Jack Wenninger against his former team. 2-0 shutout win. Wenninger looks great. 11-6. There we go. Slugfest there. Tyler Bremner does not look great at all. Enos Jones looks really good, but between him and Morcaldi, it's a tough choice, but I would rather the pitcher. It's positional need. You got to go the pitchers. We have a lot of pitching depth, don't have the high-end pitching potential. Bremner, West in the system, and maybe even Morcaldi. I mean, you got to hope this guy hits. That's the thing. Alex Worley, maybe you can get him. I mean, I guess we'll check and see. You want to look for outfielders here. We're not gonna ignore the position. Solomon Burton. You got to look for these mid-round guys that can really steal you some value here in this draft. Again, more middle infielders. That's really what you got to look for. Middle infield depth is really key in the MLB draft. You want to look like for Rondell Colon. We're going to scout these guys for the next 2 weeks. We will end up winning the series against the Blue Jays. 9-8 loss, 7-6 win, and an 11-0 loss. Tyler Bremner sucks. He is awful. 5-2 loss. Bottom 10, 1 out with Siegler at the plate. 2 on. Anthony Siegler faces Jeremiah Estrada. 1 out in the 10th inning right now. Siegler, you might have to bunt. I would like someone else to come in here. I might have to take a pitch to just get someone else in. Siegler drops him down. That might work. Bases loaded. Siegler gets it done. Moore at the plate. Siegler, we're going to pinch run. We are going to go Crawford. J.P. Crawford to pinch run. Christian Moore, a base hit away from winning this in the 10th. That was the pitch. 99 right down the chute. Moore, we're just looking for a base hit. That's all you need, a little bloop or even a fly ball. That's hit into right field, back there into the gap, a walk-off RBI double for Christian Moore, and the Angels win it 2-1 against San Diego. Christian Moore delivers. We light up Estrada there in the 10th. Great job from Palencia. 2 scoreless, big win against San Diego. So we end up losing the series there to the Padres, now against the Astros. 5-0 win, 6-1 loss again. Bremner can't do anything right at this point. We lose the final 3 against Houston, now against the Dodgers. This should be fun. Yeah, this is absurd. I mean, 13-4 win is absolutely crazy. 8-3 loss, 6-4 win, 5-1 win. We win the series against the A's. You got to get out of this if you're Daniel Palencia. 2 on for Franklin Arias. Their top prospect has been called up in game. 2 really bad teams facing off. You got to get the better of the Sox here, man. They're not a good team, but, neither are we. Here at Fenway. Why are both teams wearing white? What? Arias has been really good this year for the Red Sox. 1 for 3 tonight. Here's the 1-1. Splitter, hung it. Great catch right there. 2-1, it stays heading into the bottom of the 8th. We are hitting now. Mike Sirota at the plate against John Schreiber. Looking to tack on some insurance run here at home. 1 more and it'll be the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Christian Campbell at the plate. There's strike 1 right in there with the slider. Campbell will lead with the runners in scoring position. Fastball takes it up high. He's 0 for 4 today. There's strike 2. Everyone on their feet. 1 strike away in the 9th. Here's the 1-2 to Campbell. Splitter just misses. 1 more strike. Curve in the dirt. No movement there. Still 1 strike away. The full count pitch. Fouled off there from Campbell. Jammed him on the hands. Here it is to win it. Got him with the fastball at 99. Angels hang on by a thread to win it 2-1 against the Red Sox. Christian Moore, 2 for 3 with a homer. Great job from Hiroto Takahashi in that one. Save to Giovanni Cruz as we get the win. 3 straight wins followed up by 2 straight blowout losses. Not even close. A 10-2 win. Wenninger, unbelievable. Everyone else just sucks. Right now, these are the guys we are scouting. I think we've done enough on them so far in this draft. Right now, what are we looking for? I guess we can scout the catcher. I mean, it's not awful, but I guess we'll take a look and see. 40, we have picks 1, 40, 77, 107, 137, and 167 this year in the MLB draft. You want to look for those value picks down the board that we really enjoy. Again, outfielders could be the way to go. Center fielders mainly. Harrison Worth, sure. There we go. 34 days away from the draft. We will win this series there against Texas, now against Cincinnati. 2-0 loss, and we will lose the series. But we pick up a win there on a Tyler Bremner start. Really lucky. 6-0 shutout for Jack Wenninger. He is elite. What has gotten into him this year? Unbelievable stuff. Puck, Henriquez, and Peterson are only reliable relievers. That's just, I don't know. This offense is awful. Oh my God. Jesus Rodriguez has been our best hitter. Wenninger is in Cy Young talks with Cam Schlittler. That is how good he's been. He has been dragging us to wins. Sirota might be the Rookie of the Year in a awful class. That's crazy to say. As we take a look at the top prospects, Richard West up to 9 with some graduations there. Emerson down in AAA, keeping an eye on those top picks. Cholowski deserves a call-up this year right now. Seth Hernandez, Josue DePaula, Jackson Flora probably should get one really soon. Theo Gillen, Ethan Holiday, Jacob Lombard at AAA, not quite ready. Who else? Derek Curiel really deserves one. I mean, most of these guys are popping off. Drew Burris has gotten some run at the big league level. Rojas has been nasty in AAA. Booth hasn't looked great. Kilby on the Yankees side. Lagrange not pitching well. Brooke Page, single A still. Grindlinger has been elite pitching-wise and hitting-wise. We have found something. Look at how good he's been. Wow, Jared Grindlinger, man. This guy has been special for us. Double A, I mean, Triple A by the end of the year might not be too far off. Hunter Dietz for the Yankees as well. You see a lot of these former top picks, first rounders, as, you know, probably in the offseason, we will be adding the picks from the 2027 draft. 6-2 loss. Now we play the Brewers in a 3-game set. AJ Puck with a big spot against Milwaukee. He has already allowed an earned run. I might take him out immediately because of this. He's in a really tough spot with no outs. Can we even take him out is the question. Can we? Ben Grable's into the game. You're seeing with the kid what the electric fastball can do. You got to get a strikeout or a ground ball, and it's Jet Williams at the plate. Former top prospect in the Mets, hitting well for the Brewers this year.
Ball, that's in.
That looked like a strike to me. Maybe it was a bit off. Oh my God. You want to talk about just missing? That's a beautiful cutter right there. Elite fastballs from Grable. That is his thing. Beautiful pitch. Got him to go around. You need the K. Grable got him. Huge strikeout. 2 outs. Settle down. You need one more, and it's Alec Boehm. Really picked it up with Milwaukee. All he needed was a change of scenery from Philly. Strike one on another nasty slider. Popped him up. Jesus is there. Grable gets out of the jam. Huck tied himself into knots. Grable gets out of it. It's still a 1-run Angel lead for Will Benson. He has just not stopped hitting. He's been an elite find for us, really. Sell high type of guy. Foul ball right there on the fastball, up in the zone at 97. It's a 1-run game, a slugfest. 8-7 in the 8th. The 0-1 now to Will Benson. Here it is. Benson got a pitch to hit right down Main Street. Dead center. Goodbye. 433, 6'5". This behemoth of a shot. Oh my goodness. He sets it off in LA. He might be an all-star with the way he's playing. Will Benson can't stop, and he won't stop. Perfect. Good night. 2-run lead. Rabel has been given some insurance. Rodriguez the other way. Line shot just caught there from Bohm. Anthony Siegler having a great game. Don't take him out. Leave the kid in. Pop up. Rada at the dish. I kind of want to hit with him. He's just hitting around 260 on the year. Not a horrendous sophomore season. Definitely would expect more. 0 for 4 night. Rare for him. Rada down the line. If it stays fair, it's caught running into the wall. That would have been a homer. Here we go. Yandy Diaz on the Brewers. How? Luis Lara at the plate. He bunts. Popped it. What are you doing? What is Jesus Rodriguez doing? That's not a strike, isn't it? That's not a strike. We just wasted our last challenge. Or maybe it was. Nasty. Please get a strikeout. Just got a piece. Lara struggling at the dish. You gotta get him. You gotta get him here, Ben. Come on, Big Ben, get him out. In with the cutter, 1 out. You face the bottom of the order. This should not be difficult. Luis Angel Acuna, the brother of Ronald. There's strike 1. Had to see a pitch right there. There's strike 2 up high. It might not have been high enough for this little midget, though. As obviously it's not. There it is. There's strike 2, as it should have been. The 1 and 2. A late slider, back-to-back Ks. Grable is jumpy right now. Frelick, the final hope in a 2-run game. Come on, Ben. The number 9 hitter should not be scared at all of this guy. Just missed. I would not stay inside. I would not. Cutter, beautiful. 1 more to win the game. Foul off. Rabel is just 1 strike away. Can he do it? Right down the middle, that's a base hit. You got to come up throwing. You're not going to. Okay. All right, it's 1 run. It's 1 run. Keep it that way. Terang.
Oh, that's okay.
He's a home run shy of the cycle. Thank God he took that because that was literally middle. And he took him yard. I don't goddamn believe this game, man. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Cycle for Bryce Terang. He takes that damn pitch out. Goddamn Uribe. This game's over. Ground out, single. Martin's caught. Game over. Boo! Should have taken him out. Should have taken him out. That one stings really, really badly. Bad loss. Lose the series. 2-1 loss. Ernie Clement back to Cleveland. Wow. 8-7 loss. Scouting time with 20 days left. I think we're going to set it to auto. We have a good board at the moment. 11-4 loss. We lose 3 of 4 against Houston. 5-4 win. 6-5 loss. 4-2 loss. This team is so bad. You got to beat the Rockies. Okay, thank you. At least you're not that bad. We're on pace for 69 wins. Rada picking it up a little bit. Trout, okay. Sirota has been really not good. Will Benson and Jesus Rodriguez might honestly deserve to be All-Stars. Jack Wenninger deserves to be one really badly. You see the bullpen. Puck you might have to sell. Edgardo Palencia has been brutal. Let's see. Cruz, not great. Peterson, very good. Grable, not great. Horrendous. Pretty good. Really good. Horrendous. We have one good starter, and that is Jack Wenninger, who's 10-1. Ben Rice is leading MVP votes with Murakami and Judge behind him. Cy Young. Cam Schlittler is running away with it. Wu right behind him. Wenninger in third. 9 days away from the MLB draft. 3-game set at home against Atlanta. 4-2 win. 4-3 loss. 3-0 shutout for Wenninger. Wow. 9-7 win. 3-1 loss. Back-to-back 3-1 Ls. Now against the Twins. The final series before the break. This is it. We are going to end up taking the series draft day. You see these top guys on our board right now. We have a very, very good board. This is going to be fun. I really like the way this draft looks at the moment. I'm seeing guys that I really want. Who else? I think that might be it, honestly. Are we going to be getting some steals here? Maybe, maybe not. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, as this is it. Time to go 2027 MLB draft. With the first overall pick in the 2027 MLB draft, the Los Angeles Angels are proud to select Corey Morcaldi, starting pitcher out of high school. Welcome to LA. Second overall. The Twins select Adrian Flores. Third overall, the Phillies select Jose Calderon. Only 2 of our guys are there. Not great. We actually did want Burton. I think, who would be the guy? I think it's going to be Solomon Burton. It is. Solomon Burton, welcome to the team. We get an outfielder. Rondell Colon is there. Him or Worth. We're going with Colon, the second baseman. And Worth is not there. And now you just got to go off of potential right now. It's like, it's a very high likely chance that you won't be getting anything. Paul Lopez will take a shot. We'll see. Sim the next pick. I guess we could take a shot at one more guy before ending this off. Brandon Shelton. I kind of want a starter. Luke Berry, you're the guy. Probably not anything, and that is the draft. We end up sweeping the Twins before the All-Star break. Back-to-back 5-3 wins to close it out, on pace for 72 on the year. The top of our lineup is ice cold, except for Nelson Rada. I mean, you take a look at this team, you see a few guys that really stand out. All-Star game. Schlittler, the starter. Wenninger should be right there. Who else? Closers. Palencia shouldn't even be anywhere near this. Looking for other guys on our team. Where's Crawford? Really? He's down there. Catching-wise as well, Jesus Rodriguez is up there. Not a ton of votes. Nelson Rada, he could make the game. That would be sick. Will Benson is also up there getting some votes. All-Star game is come and gone. Logan Webb to the White Sox. For Edgar Caro, another top 100 prospect in Rosales. Futures game, we could take a look at this as well. Sloan against Hernandez. Obviously, being the American League, we got to take a look right here. Richard West has been disgusting in AA. Are you kidding me? Virgil Rada, the other guy we're looking at, has not been good at all. I'm going to start Richard West. Yeah. Anyone else for us? Sean Blair, single A. Good. There is no single A stats, but I guess he's been tearing it up as we are here on the 16th of July, the All-Star voting. Wenninger makes it as a rookie. Is he a rookie? I would assume he is. Yeah, he probably should be. Catcher, no one else. Did any of our other guys get in? Nelson Rada. The kid is a first-time All-Star. Wow. Congrats to Rada and Wenninger on making their first All-Star appearances each. Nelson Rada, very solid year. Moore, pretty awful. Trout, okay. Sirota, awful. Crawford, great. Shonwell, awful. Benton, great. Rodriguez, great. Chaparro, okay. Suck, 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 suck. Elite. Awful. Not pretty bad. Not great. Really good. Not great. Awful. Not great. Great. Terrible. This team is on pace for 72 wins. I'd see them more as a 70-win, 92-loss team, as you could put on our trading block probably that we want to get rid of A.J. Puck. You see some of these really good closers. Maybe next year's the year we go after a big guy like that. Who could we even trade Puck for? My question. It's a team in need of a reliever. I guess we could see. The Yankees don't need one. Who needs a reliever at this point? The Guardians do. Do they have anything good to give us? Not really. The Tigers, they have a stacked bullpen. We could just get something for it. I mean, not really seeing much. Do you guys need a reliever? Yes, you do. You have a really good prospect in Chris Rodriguez. Maybe Puck and Slawinsky could be the move. We would need to get a prospect back. That can be who's doing really good for you in your system. Michael Morales. I think we should go Kelvin Salcedo. Puck Slawinsky for Rodriguez and Salcedo. That we will find out if that trade goes through next time. So we get through halfway through the year and we do the free agency off-season period. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time where we take care of the full second half of season number 2. See you guys then. Go Halos. See you later, guys.